the goal is to fill these 10 save states with useful practice states. And I'm not in practice, right? And I don't even have time to beat the game today. So this is not good content, but who doesn't like a little bit of slop on their subscription page, am I right? And look, I'm wearing headphones. You know we keep the Dolby Pro Logic 2 on just to flex on the PS4 haters. Or I'm a PS4 hater, the PS2 haters. I wouldn't even necessarily call it a speed run. You know, I'll go fast for fun because that's what I like to do. But I'm pretty much just here to get save states, and you're pretty much just here because I brought you here. Man, the graphics on the emulator are crazy. It's like there's no TV fuzz or nothing. FPS 60, god damn. A lot of you probably wondering why I've taken the dirge mantle back up. It's not because somebody's taken my record. My record's safe and sound in the vault, right? And it's not even because I'm scared that somebody's gonna take it. I don't think that's necessarily on the horizon. What had happened was about like 2 weeks ago, I had a nightmare. Not like a nightmare, not the kind that happens while you're asleep, but the kind that happens while you're awake and while you have all your facilities with you. Which is the worst kind of nightmare because those are the ones that are justified, right? It's not the kind of nightmare where you're like, oh, I dreamed I fell down a hole for 10 years. That's not gonna happen, obviously, right? Man, I can't keep myself straight. Referring exclusively to Vincent Valentine's Cartesianal orientation, not my tendency to kiss men on the mouth. Anyway, I got a little bit off track. What was I talking about? The commentary flows is still there for sure. So what was I talking about? Yeah, so my nightmare, right? It was not that somebody just beats me at dirge, right? That's not enough to make me flinch, right? We don't balk at that. The nightmare scenario is what if a nerd beats me? And I brought this up to some of my friends and they were like, we don't understand, so let me clarify. It's not that I'm scared that I'm going to lose to somebody with certain deficiencies and then I'm going to feel bad when I take my record back. That's not it at all. I'll take my record back guilt-free. What I'm worried about is, what if a total dork dweeb takes my record, you know, straight up Poindexter, asking the teacher for more homework, and then I come along and I'm like, I take the record back. Oh, hang on, I gotta customize my controls. For the rest of my life, it's gonna be, oh, City Hall lost his record to Dweebosaurus. And I'm gonna go, oh. And I'm gonna have to live with that for the rest of my life. So, before that happens, I'm gonna shore up the record. I'm gonna make it a little bit better. I think a little bit is all we really need, because right now, what the hell? I went over that. You all saw it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm just doing this for the save states. Yeah, so they're never gonna let that go. They're gonna make fun of me for the rest of my life that I lost my record to Dweebosaurus, and I just can't have that happening. I can't have. I've been made fun of things for life before, which is strange to say as someone who hasn't lived out their whole life, but if I died today, I'd be able to say that shit. So, and that's all the life I got. So until I get corrected, there are things that people have made fun of me for my whole life. What are those things? I have enough commentary bandwidth to make funny jokes the entire video. Maybe, probably not, if I'm being honest. I do not have enough funny jokes, or I do not have enough commentary bandwidth to hold myself accountable for the funny jokes that I make. They don't need to be true, okay? They just need to be funny. And I'm supposed to do fire materia. I'm not that worried about being good at the game right now. Although I probably should have kept that chain a little cleaner, because now I'm gonna... It's possible I'm gonna lose it, depending on how this load goes. I don't really know. I don't know the mechanics of Dragonfly 1. You think I would, but I actually don't know shit. I'm just good at the game. Oh, there goes my chain. Alright, you know, don't matter, I'm just in it for the save states. Just keep telling yourself that, and then nothing bad will ever happen to you. Well, that was almost hit me. By the way, you know, I played a little dirge on the couch. I enjoy it. I think the game is like a 5 out of 10 game. But, like, I love playing it. I imagine that's probably how Bobby Fischer feels about chess, you know? He's like, man, this game's just not that good. I just love winning all the time, man. I think Bobby Fischer probably plays chess for the same reasons that I play dirge. Not because he's particularly good at it, but just because there's no competition. It's just like an easy game. He's like, I just want to win at something. Let me pick up chess. Nobody's good at chess. And then Bobby Fischer came along, and he was good at chess, and that's what he was known for. Why am I slandering Bobby Fischer? Like I said, don't hold me accountable for what I say. Just laugh, please. What do you think this is? If it was a... Look, if I was slinging jokes this quickly on a stage in front of millions of people, okay, in front of tens of people, I might put a little more thought into the jokes I tell. But until now, it really just needs comedic timing. Right? Because, hear me out. This one, a little bit of math is involved with this one. Jokes are 80% timing, or, you know, there's some percentage timing. So I've been told. There's an idiom about it. I'm sure the idiom changes depending on who you ask. If you're asking me, jokes are 80% timing. Therefore, if I just nail the timing, like dead on, nobody's going to give a darn toot about what I say. I wanted to use the F word, but I have no mana? Now what happened? Why did... Okay, the fire just didn't come out the first time. Anyway, if I just nail the timing on the jokes, they're going to be 8 out of 10 jokes off the bat, and I can say whatever I want. Check this one out. Peanut butter, ace of hearts, banana sundae, 6-7, there it is, and you know it's funny. I see you chuckling, I see you smiling through your monitor. If you're not smiling, just, the video's not for you, man, I'm sorry. Okay, fine. You got me. City Hall's a fraud, you got me. The crux of that joke was not, in fact, that its timing was so immaculate that it was funny. The joke itself was funny because I said inane and utter drivel to demonstrate the fact that the joke is funny without proper material. However, that in itself is kind of material, so how can you... It just doesn't work like that, you know? That's a decent fight. I ain't mad at that. I don't think I really did it quite right, but I did it right enough for me to go, ooh. Anyway, I should have made a dang save state. Whatever, that's an easy one to get back to. We'll leave slot 1 open. Honestly, slot 1 and 2, because I need to figure out Dragonfly 1 as well. It's a tough level 1. Sea of Flames? It's been a while. What's my time, anyway? How long have I been recording for? 9 minutes? That sounds like a pretty... I did a pretty bad job. I was supposed to use the Phoenix down. I was supposed to get one somewhere else? Whatever. I don't really care about my money this run. I'll figure out the money another day. It's gonna take a bit to get back into dirge. A bit of time, a bit of brain power, and a bit of something that I don't got. What's that? Like I said, timing. No content, no content. If I tell you what it is, it'll spoil the surprise. It's like a book. You know, they say, like, books are good because you can, like, visualize it the way you want. And a movie is never going to be as good because it's never going to be what you saw in your head when you were reading the book. By that logic, why do books describe shit? They're in a place of luxury that, you know, if you were describing this scenario in a book, right, a typical author would be like, The blue hounds dashed towards Vincent with their red tendrils billowing in the wind as the rat-a-tat-tat of the chain gun mowed them down in droves of 30. Bars, by the way, yes, bars. But if I were an author, I would leave that all up to the imagination of the reader, because that's how you get the good shit, right? I'm just get this chapter of Dirge of Cerberus, the book, would just be Vincent shot some dogs. And it and that's it. And then I would say take 5-minute break in reading so that you can accurately feel the weight of time passing in this scene, so that the book is not like a 2-minute read. I would actually just make people wait. I think that's a good strategy, and people won't hate me for writing that book. And when I say 5 minutes, hopefully this level doesn't take me that long because I'm a speedrunner. But if I were an author, I'd make him sit with it a little bit, you know? Because that's another thing, right? You want to give them a little bit of the sunk cost fallacy. The more they invest into the book, the more they're bound to like it. So I charge $10 billion for the book. Now we're getting somewhere. Now I've got a business model. Okay, okay. He can't be stopped. Ho ho, ho ho, ho ho. God, how I've missed that sound. My little kitties are running around under my desk. I got kitties since the last time I played Dirge. Some of you, doubtless, or doubtful that it's many of you, but some of you might not be familiar with my life post-Dirge. Or post, you know, significant amounts of Dirge. Dirge has always been in my heart, of course. I don't know if I got the Thunder material, just gonna hope that I did. Okay, hang on. Make a save state for these guys. Save state to 3. Boom. Alright. This is a fine spot for it. We could refine this. If we're practicing these guys and I get annoyed running up, I will refine that save state. And I'm not worried about getting it right this time. This is not practice. This is achieving the methodologies that I use for practice. Okay, just kill me then. You know, I know I said I didn't need a good Pegasus Riders, but I'd prefer if it wasn't atrocious. Just for my own, like, free time. There's not that much time in the day to play Dirge. I have a full-time job. I don't work it full-time, but I have it full-time. They pay me full-time. Bi-weekly. You know, why do I work 40 hours for my job if they only pay me for, like, 10 seconds every other Friday? Sure, they pay me a lot of money, but okay, yeah, you get the joke. It's pretty funny. I say not my best work only because I've done better. It's pretty damn good. If I was a shit comedian, that'd be my best work. Unfortunately, I'm a mid-comedian, so I gotta put up some more bangers this video. You know, I gotta give a shout out to Joe Stimmel. He takes comedy decently seriously, you know? He's sort of, he's like a funny guy, and he means it, you know what I mean? I think we could jump here. No? You don't think so? You don't agree with me? Oh, you do. That's where the EM barrier is. My bad, gang. Forgot how to play the game. But anyway, Joe kind of takes being funny, like, a little bit seriously. Probably because, and no offense, Joe, I think you'd agree with me. And you wouldn't detest me for saying this because it's funny. He has to because he's a little short, so he kind of needs to be funny. For, you know, in the marketplace of male-dominated, testosterone-dominated fields. But he's a really, like... He's I would call it a skill, you know? For a lot of people, being funny is an art. I think for him, it's a trained skill. So he's inspired me to take a little bit of more pride in my funny making. And, you know, it's commemorable. In a way. Not saying in a way to diminish anybody, really. It's just kind of how I talk sometimes. You know, I've got a funny way of speaking. End scene. What is with these boxes that, like, even if you shoot them, 3 bullets, they just don't, they don't get one-tapped, bro. They got armor. Hello! I don't know what he's supposed to be saying there, but I'm just gonna imagine that it's hello. Damn, these guys shooting me up. Like I'm a... And we're not gonna finish that joke. We're a little bit... We're in a political hotbed right now. I can't be finishing jokes like that. Anyway. Let's give ourselves another save state here. That didn't kill that guy? Whatever, I got the chain. Where am I? When I'm chain building, and I know I have like a safe connection, I always hit a little safety reload. But if my connection's not safe, like it was there, I ain't reloading. It's quite simple, really. Honestly? No, I have that old save state that's right there. If I want to make a new one, I'll make a new one. Damn, I suck. Damn. Damn. Alright. We're bad at the game. Hang on, I have a Phoenix down. I should probably... I literally hit the button. Whatever, just load the state. Load slot 4. There I am. Like magic. Genie, load my save state. Damn, he does not go down! Alright, we're gonna have a 9 chain. Hopefully that's fine. Kinda clean. Not fast, but clean. Okay, alright, that's pretty nice. Guy who just found out what Santa Claus does every year. Good, good. That was... We got there. I didn't have a plan when I started that sentence, and boy howdy did I bring it home. Am I really the type of dude to be saying boy howdy? I think I am, and I never knew that about myself. Did y'all know that about me? Okay, I'm forcing it. I'm definitely not the type of fella to be saying y'all or fella. That is not in the vocab. Pack it up, Onk. You are not a fella. One of the boys? For sure, every day. And that's a voice crack, I admit it. I'm one of the boys. I ain't no fella. I'm not your fella, pal. I do be saying pal, though. And that's my God-given right as a New York white guy who has an inclination to talk like he's a little bit older than he is. Not older as in, like, more mature, just older as in, like, of a different generation. Like he's a 27-year-old, but the year is, like, 1990. And Andy talks in the third person sometimes. The second person? No, the third person. He's just... You don't have to use your name for it to be third person. Why do I have a 1 chain right now? Jarvis, extend my chain. What's going on? I think 13's enough to kill Shulk, or at least do major damage to her dome piece. Probably should have made a save state there, but I've been hitting that. You know what else I've been hitting? The blinker, the gritty, my wife. All good punchlines, decent. Worst joke I ever told? Possibly, but only because my jokes are so good.
I don't
Alright, extra cool, good Azul. Spam it in the comments, even though I can't hear you. I'll feel you through the ripples in time. Whoa, I can't believe you said that in my comment section, bro. Cool it. Prepare, isn't that being a jump attack? I heard prepare to die and it scared me a little bit. Alright, we're walking. Little Sunday stroll. I gotta start thinking in advance of where I want these save states so I don't just play this game for no reason. And I gotta think carefully about what's going on with these key cards. Card keys? I forget what dirge does. I know it's stupid, whatever it does. Is this materia booster floater time? It is. Good memory. Do I have a thunder materia? I do. I don't usually have enough for P Cerberus here. That's cool. Alright, I think get me into the manor. Yeah, so I gotta think carefully about my key cards, because I've been ending up down one key card at the start of the next level, which is, you know, based off the run, not how that's supposed to be going. So I gotta... I've said it before, pay attention to my card keys. Alright, let's use that so I can have it. Thank you. I'm not gonna pop a potion. Fun fact, right? If you... I didn't know that. That's not my fun fact, but there's a Mako point right there. Mako, I don't give a shit. If you jump, you can aim, clearly, but if you just walk off the edge, you can't aim. Like, I pushed R1 there and it did nothing. Isn't that cool? Isn't that a neat fun fact? Hello? Alright. I have one card key. Oh, climbing is a little bit tougher on this controller than it is on other ones. Other ones that I own, anyway. I feel so bad for people that, like, can't climb like me. That they don't got the sauce. Oh, I don't know. Didn't really want this, but that's fine. I can't get back up there because there's a pipe, bro? Alright, it's... What happened there, by the way, was my big fat tummy hit my left stick. Which sometimes is convenient when I'm facing a wall directly. Other times, it's really not. And I'll swap to my more dirgy controller. I might even do it this video. Just if I have any more hovers. I always like these two buttons. Something about them, don't know. Dude, and some of these ledges you can jump onto clean. Sometimes it takes a bit, though. God, I want to let this guy live. He's really just sitting there. But unfortunately, he's gonna have to take 3 to the back of the head. Can you tell I've been playing a little bit of Overwatch, a little bit of peek in the corners? Which is actually not new for me as far as dirge is concerned, but peeking the corners in Overwatch is new for me because I used to be horrible at the game, and now I'm mid. At best, I'm mid. I'm probably a little bit worse than mid, if I'm being honest with you. But I have no reason to be honest with you, so I'm mid. Sip of the water. You know, this elevator opens clearly on two sides. It's got the metal grating as if it would open on any side. Isn't that neat? I think we're going to the Kate Sith section, which means I get fully healed at the end of this. That's kind of nice. And you know what? I think a save state right here is not gonna do me much harm. Oh, City Hall, your mouse is still on the screen. It's not even on the gameplay. Get over it. Man, that was a fast climb for a second there. Pretty good. I didn't watch that on purpose, but it's a little funny. What? Alright, let's see if we can hit this. That was pretty close, I feel. Hello. Hello. I'm just a cat. Yeah, did we use any card keys? I don't think we did. Yeah, I'm thinking. I didn't use none. So where is it? Where's my dang card key? Am I losing my mind? Let's go back to our save state. Because I'm gonna have to go back to the... I mean, I don't have to, but like... Well, no, it wouldn't be through the Kate Sith section. I obviously didn't use one there. Let's reset the game and go back to that, like the beginning of the level and try that again. Because I really... It's blowing my mind here that I don't know where this is. I gotta close my bird cage before my cat jumps in. My cat's just sitting on my kitchen counter, kind of like a little gargoyle. Bro, you know it would be a cool reimagining of the Hunchback of Notre Dame? If he was like actually like, he was like just as ugly, but he was really, really smart. And he wanted to fuck with the gargoyles, so he pretended that he couldn't hear them. And he was like really good at pretending he couldn't hear them, so the gargoyles thought that like they were invisible to everybody. How cool would that be? I'm gonna leave my mouse on the screen despite you for being combative earlier, even though it's worse than a straw man because you're a real person and I'm putting ideas in your head for you. Or putting words in your mouth for you. The ideas are not in your head. At least they weren't until I showed up. Alright, and I'm gonna pay special attention to this key card to see when it disappears. Alright, check for the key card. There it is, card key. Man, this game's so smooth, bro. And the emulator don't even look that bad. It looked good. I mean, I'm thinking of the rest of this level, and there's nothing. There's no reason why I wouldn't have the card key. It's still there. Yep, still there. My coworker today, the one who's old, he showed me a bunch of chess puzzles, like he found on YouTube Shorts, because that's what I watch TikToks covertly at work. He watches he watches YouTube Shorts out in the open, and he brings me a chess puzzle and he shouts. He goes, Andrew, come over here!" And I'm like, "Oh man, I'm in trouble." And he's like, "What? Look at this chess puzzle. What's the solution here? What is this?" And I told him, "Well, you can, play the next 4 seconds of the video and it'll tell you." And he didn't really understand that, so I'm now in a position where I need to solve a chess puzzle. By the way, I still have the card key, which I didn't before, so like whatever. So I solved it, and I did really well, and I'm proud of myself. Holy cow, best hover ever. I'm gonna need a hand cam. These people aren't gonna believe me I'm so good at hovering. And the cat's playing with my PS2 wire. What a guy. Not this cat, my cat Louie, my beloved feline son. Alright, hit the clip, hit the clip. Oh, that's not the clip. Yeah, my camera was not lined up. Still a decent attempt, all things considered. I literally never hit that trick. I should probably make a save state there. I literally never hit that trick, so it's whatever. I don't know what I did different to keep my card key this time. Bugging me out. Maybe I never picked it up in the first place, and maybe I did that like 3 runs in a row. Because, I mean... Nah, where is it? What the hell? I'm losing my mind. Why does it do it? I had it, like, right before the Kate Sith section. Does triggering the door do it? Hang on. Hang on. Because I have a save state right here. Do I have it right here? I do. I have it. Man, that wasn't high enough? God, I'm so good at hovering. Oh, but my fingers hurt. Alright, do I still have it? I still have it. I can't check my items here. Because if it just gets rid of it at the Kate Sith section, then clearly I don't know my routing. And I need to go find a keycard somewhere else. And it also makes me wonder, why I did that hover with the guys in the first place. Oh my god. I had it and I just blew it. I know I'm at 64 health. I'm going. Oop. Miss me. You'll never hit me. Goodbye. I'm at 7. And it's gone. Bro, I swear that's not how the game works. Alright, well if that... Do I need like 2 key cards coming into this section? Does that remove 1 key card? For some reason? How would I even get 2? Because the first one was the one that I got. I might need 2. Let me reset the level again. You're gonna hate me. Let me play the level again. It'll come back to me. Let me pull up my world record. Yeah, close enough. Hey, thanks AI overview. Achieved by City Hall. I made it into the AI, guys. Holy cow. Ignore the double audio. I command you. God, I'm at the Shera in 30 minutes. I'm such a Chad. Vinny's house. It is Vinny's house, isn't it? Alright. So... Let's see. Yeah, you gotta go back a bit more than that, champ. Oh, I gotta get the spouch in this dang video, bro. Oh, one of these guys has a card key, don't they? One of the soldier guys. Anyway. Maybe. Let's watch through this a little bit. That guy has the card key. Oh. Alright, well honestly, I think at this point it would just be faster to do it the other way. So I'm just gonna hover at the other level, but that's good to know what I missed. Honestly, well, I can't go back now. I triggered the door. Well, I have a save state. I wonder if I can go back. Save state to slot 5? That's fine, I guess. Not what I meant to do. I meant to load the state, but I'll take it. Oh yeah. Did the cat still on the kitchen counter? What is he plotting? Nefariousness? Neferosity? That sounds like a word I shouldn't say. Alright, if I were Skeletor, would I say the word Neferosity? No, I probably couldn't say that. Neferosity. Yeah, that's a bad one. I'm gonna quit it. Quit while I'm behind. Oh, let me through. Alright, hit the clip, hit the clip. Oh! No. I have a save state. I'm going brave. What's he gonna do? Kill me? Oh, I'm at 7. Don't kill me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Oh, I'm so good at the game. So I guess the Kate Sith section just -1 card key. Like, in case you had it, it gets rid of it. I guess that's clean if you're not, like, hovering. Alright, this one I think I just need to go up and around a little bit. Whoops. 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 It's because I'm trying to change the camera in midair instead of just doing it before. Whoops. It's also because my fingies hurt. But that's dirge for you, man. And also this controller's a little eh. Sometimes I can hover really good with it, and sometimes I cannot. Like, I need to risk hitting double buttons in order to do it really good, you know? So I don't like doing it like that, but then I just go nowhere when I don't do it. I'll hit that guy. Damn. Dude, why is my game lagging? God damn. Probably should have made a save state there to practice this chain. This chain's a little tough. But whatever, I'm not too far behind on the save states. If there's something I want to practice, it's gonna never be more than like 10 minutes away. Although I'd rather not practice on an emulator because it gets laggy. Dude, open the door. Goddamn, Vinny. Alright, keep that chain. Keep that chain. Damn. Let's restart. And we can make a save state this time. My fingers hurt. I'm gonna have to do the thumb hover. I should probably get a turbo controller for, like, practice, I guess. Nah, who I could do this stuff one time. There we go. All right, let's make a savey. Damn. All right, well, let's load our save state. Let's practice that. Load backup slot 5? Interesting. I wonder why it lags here. You'd think in this enclosed environment the lag wouldn't be that bad. I remember what to do here. Oh, come on, bro. Let's load that state. Ah, we get it. Let's practice another day if we want to. Bro, let me in. Man, does my gun suck? Like, why are we not killing these guys? Open the door! Oh, get the chain, bro. You're pathetic. You're a sliming pile of ooze. And I hate you. How do I get rid of backup slot 5? I really don't need that. Hey, if we could hit the guy, that'd be great. You know, the guy that I shot at twice, that'd be cool if I could hit that guy. Oh, or those guys. Who cares? Yippee! This is the part that, like, goes ghost mode if you don't go through the doors earlier in the level. And I get that potion because I have a little bit of fear in my heart. Metal Gear Solid reference. With fear in my heart, and you're so supreme. Hey, the gold's still here. I give my life. Look, I'm the worst singer. I there's a lot of revelry in Cavalcade to find the best singer. Not a lot of people are concerned with finding the worst, but I'll save you the trouble of looking. It's me. You're looking at him. Or at the very least you're looking at his video. Or at the very least you're listening to his video. And I know that's right because you hear the bit, therefore you are hearing the bit, is what I'm getting at. You feel me? I know you do. I know at least you hear me. At the very least you gotta hear me. I don't know if you understand me. And I definitely don't know if you know where I'm coming from, but I'm the worst singer. It's me. You found him. Hi. That's as much Billie Eilish as I'm willing to,
That was my sin.
That was my sin, by the way. As I'm willing to find the fancy words that you don't normally use so people can go, ooh, what a vocabulary. As much as I'm willing to, I wanna find a word for, like, hint at, or words for hint at. Allude towards. Boom. Thank you, Thesaurus GPT that lives in my brain. I wish I could delete it to make room for more dirge skill, but my fingers are tired. Alright, and then here we, oh my god, the lag is so bad. What are my frames? My FPS is 60. I gotta turn off, like, VSync or something. Because I tell you, the game does not run this slow. Or maybe it's my... Oh, it's because my walking speed with my weapon is dookie, bro. How did that happen? Because I don't remember it ever being this bad. Oh, hey. Secret. Cool. Alright, now we gotta do this Freako hover because I didn't get my card key situation right. And I will lean forward with my big fat tummy here. Oh, don't go backwards. Don't go backwards, that's not what we want. It's gotta be high enough. Oh yeah. Man, I feel the vibrations in my bones. I am not okay. What I really need a save state for is the limit flex and the Shrike Thundaga. I'm not sure we're gonna get to that today, because I'm gonna be done in like a half hour, and by done I don't mean complete, I mean I'm out of here. I died. That's not supposed to happen. And I don't mean that's not going according to plan. I mean, that's not supposed to be possible. Here, I'll do it in a Frieza voice to more convey my feeling. A lot of times, I give people the meaning of my words, but I don't give them the feeling. So let me give you a Frieza impression real quick. What? It's not possible! Now, I know what you're thinking. That was the worst Frieza impression you've ever heard. And let me correct you. It's the worst Frieza you've ever heard so far. I've got more in the tank. But let me also say, my goal was not to sound like the Frost Tyrant himself. My goal was to elicit the same feeling that he felt looking down the barrel of a Super Saiyan Kamehameha wave. What is the same feeling that I felt when I got domed in the back of the head for 300 damage in Dirge of Cerberus, my favorite video game. That's a lie. My favorite video game is Final Fantasy X, by the way. I found that out recently. I found that out when I played it, actually. That's when I found it out. I was playing Final Fantasy X, and then I said, man, this is my favorite game. I should probably make a save state before that part, too, to really figure that out, but oh well, too late. It's like I want to retroactively make the save states in the parts that I mess up. Louis is playing in the litter box, presumably because he's defecating. And I'm staring right at him as he's doing it. I think I'm making him uncomfortable. Louis' my son, by the way, my feline son that I mentioned before. I love him dearly. Some would say more than life itself. And I mean, there's a degree of truth to that. I think I just Thundaga these guys, don't I? That I do. I did waste 2 Phoenix Downs. That's the kind of playa I am. Now let's see, what do I want to save state of next? What's the next level, even? Is it the... I think it's the Shera into the level with the Shrikes. Alright, so we're at least going to get to Shrikes today. That's honestly probably the hardest one. That's the one I want to practice with a save state the most. You might be wondering why I don't have save states already. It's not because I have a new computer, which is true. It's because I never made them in the first place, because I'm lazy. And I'm lazy in such a way that it causes me to take the short-term solution every time, rather than forging the long-term road that's going to lead to quicker short-term solutions down the road. I should really be a poet. I think if I was a poet, I would not be the worst poet in the world. I might be the best. It depends on what Poe is doing nowadays. Referring to Edgar Allan, of course. Those of you familiar probably droning, going, "Oh, I know you're referring to Edgar Allan. There's no other great Poe in poetry." You know, that's actually what they named poetry after. That's his real name, is Edgar Allan Poetry. Thank you, I'll be here all night. Actually, I'll be here for the next, like, half hour. The Shera... I'll make a save state for the Shera, what the hell. No, make the save state after if you're gonna do it. You don't need Shera practice, bro. What are you, a goon? If I lose 5 seconds on the Shera, I'll just deal with it. I don't think no, I'm not supposed to talk to Sid there, am I? That's why I need a save state here. But I missed my chance. I'm gonna not talk to Yuffie so that I learn my lesson, whether I need to or not. It's not about getting it right, it's about learning a lesson. I would gladly make a mistake on purpose if it means I learned something. And I think that's, I think I just talked to him once. Again, I'd rather make a mistake on purpose and I lose so as if it means I learned something. Better to have learned and lost than to have never done either of those things. In this context, anyway. I'm sure you can twist my words and say, what about national tragedy? What about failure of morals on a grand scale circa the 1800s? Yeah, buddy. I'm talking about a freaking video game, dude. Yeah, so I think I was supposed to get like a cutscene there. Maybe if I talk to Reeve again. So I definitely messed this whole thing up. Nah, maybe talk to Yuffie. Maybe Yuffie first time is what I missed. I mean, it's a cutscene. Might be mandatory dialogue. Alright, I think Yuffie was mandatory, because, yeah, now we're getting these cutscenes that are unskippable for some reason. Interesting! A little dirge treat for you. With no subtitles? And my game crashed? Nope. I'll watch a dirge cutscene, why not?
Well, we launch our attack from the air.
Right. So, Reed, you ready?
Yes.
Man, I can see why I don't watch this shit. It really makes me appreciate that Final Fantasy X is a really good game. By the way, I don't necessarily think you should play Final Fantasy X. It's, the main story is, I would say, really good. I'd say that's, like, it's, like, really good game level, and you need to kind of like a certain type of game to appreciate the type of game that the Final Fantasy X main story is, which I very much like. And, the post-game content is just for absolute sickos. No matter who I'm talking to, pretty much, I can say with confidence, you're not gonna like it. I love it. I love it a lot. Just trust me, bro. Don't pick it up. Just beat the game and be happy with it. If you're interested in Final Fantasy X. Which I mean, I recommend looking at it with an open mind, and then I recommend playing it if it entices you. Uh-oh, guys. You know what's coming up. That's right, it's the loading screen with no save, cancel, or cutscene skip. Whoa, my goodness, I leaned back and I touched a cat. The cat is off the kitchen counter and is out of the litter box and is now behind me on the couch. Oh, interesting. My stick has a little bit of snapback, and you could see it on the camera. Ooh. Yep, there it was. You saw it. I mean, it's hard to tell because you don't have any context of where I'm moving the stick, but you might be able to see it. Bro, I was messing up. Like, I thought I played with inverted camera for my first run, and it was my muscle memory. It was like muscle... Alzheimer's, man. I had opposite memory. I had memories, fake memory. It was like a chain of memories, but Naminé was fucking with them the whole time while I was playing my dirge run. Go! That's funny. Is this game did come out after Final Fantasy X, right? Google check. Oh, hello. City Hall speedrun that's still playing. Go! That's the line I remembered. Dirge. Release date. I think Final Fantasy X was like right at the start of the PS2. 2006. FFS. Release date. And it's gonna go, the remaster came out in 2000. Alright, 2001. 5 years, and the cutscenes look way better. Oh, hang on. We got pre-rendered. I'm biting my tongue. This shit look good. But not that good, honestly. Not that good. Just like... I can tell it's a graphical improvement, but like, it's just gray. It looks kind of cool. It's no Advent Children. Okay, I did kind of like the light effect. Honestly, Shulk looks pretty good here with the light. Okay, that looks pretty good too. It was just one cut that didn't look that great. This is pretty good. I'm taking my words back a little bit. Oh my god, that guy died.
Secondary squad, prepare for drop.
Yo, what are the cars gonna do? Okay, that's a lot of cars. Hang on. Okay, what is one guy on a motorcycle gonna do? Why'd you even bother showing up? Is that Barrett Wallace? Is that Cloud Strife? I knew it was Cloud Strife. I was setting up a comedic dichotomy of pretending that the guy on the motorcycle wasn't gonna do anything, full well knowing the guy on the motorcycle was Cloud Strife and the motorcycle was Fenrir. That's right, I know the name of Cloud's motorcycle because the name is a reoccurring Final Fantasy name. Like Biggs and Wedge. What the hell is Rosso doing? I did not. If you had that move, why don't you use it in the Rosso fight? Instead of just getting shot once and then screaming. Hopefully. Alright, Azul is posted up as usual. Dude, this is a long cutscene for being pre-rendered. This is probably what they used for all the trailers. Okay, Vinny, you took a little bit. I think you could have come down sooner, to be honest. You're kind of the main character.
Transmission with Bay 9 lost. Damage to the Shara minimal.
I don't think she needs to be fully reclined in her gamer chair to be given diagnostic information. You can sit up like you're trying, okay? Shulk, you know, I know you got shot in the head and died immediately, but like, I don't appreciate the way you're lackadaisical about the Shara taking minimal damage. It's probably like thousands worth of damage. Oh my god, he's skateboarding metal on metal. This game is sick. Damn, he looked good. I love Vincent Valentine. I gotta out my fiance, okay? I gotta. My fiance was looking at me playing Dirge of Cerberus and said, and I quote, "He does not have that shit on." Can you believe it? Look at the fucking money shot and tell me he doesn't have that shit on. He has that shit on. Look at him. Look at that. That's title screen worthy. That's book cover worthy. That makes me want to kill what, Deep Ground, that's the name of him. Look at him, bro. He looks good even in polygonal form. Look at it, he's serving. Who's that on the phone? It's his side piece. Bro, literally.
You have landed several clicks off your target destination. However, considering the location of the enemy, this could work to your advantage. Head for the central complex.
Look at his hair, bro.
Locate a means of reaching the
His
top
hair
level.
looks like a tattoo.
You will only be able to enter Deep Ground from the upper platform.
Oh my god, it's Shinra. It's Midgar.
Shulk out.
Shulk out, bro. Imagine genuinely hanging up the phone with your name out. I could never. Okay, I do when I'm talking to friends. I do hang up the phone by saying City Hall out. That does happen. That is me. I admit it. Let's make a save state just because we haven't made one in a while. I'll overwrite it if I need to. I forgot to buy Phoenix Downs, didn't I? I'll buy it in the upcoming shop, I guess. Do I have enough mana for a Thunder? I do. Lucky boy. This level's a little confusing too. I don't know what the path here is either. I think I go this way and then I trigger a cutscene. No, I need to kill the dudes in that room, trigger a cutscene, and then just get the key card like normal, I think. Oh.
I can't hold on.
Yeah, trigger the cutscene. And then I feel like I'm supposed to start hovering here, maybe? But, like, maybe after I get the card key? But I also remember just, like, getting this guy. Well, hang on, do I need to... Yeah, this guy. Then do I start hovering, or am I just, like, misremembering that? I think I'm just misremembering it. Oh, hey, I have Phoenix down. I don't know, I'll have to look at my world record there to see what I'm supposed to do. Can I just melee? Oh, I can. That's kind of quick. Okay. Alright, let's buy Phoenix down and Ether. Maybe not 2 Ether, that's a little excessive. Man, I was going too straight on that. Oh, I'm full on limit breakers apparently. How did that happen? Was I supposed to sell one in the first level? I think that's right. Now I have a killer chain, so I'd like to one-shot the guy coming up. So I think that just means holding back on the Thundaga a little bit. Until he becomes vulnerable. Yeah, there it is. I will high potion here. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can... I wonder if I was supposed to get the chain built up from, like, way before. Because, like, can I carry the chain all the way from here? Nah, certainly not. Well, good thing I bought an Ether. Alright, let's make a save state. I'm not gonna save over slot 7 because I feel like this level's useful to have. I'm sure I can get myself more slots if I need to somehow.
Have your orders. Don't let him get away.
Yeah, that can be redone. And I think this will be the last thing I do. I wonder if I can go psycho. No, definitely not, right? Because... Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can go psycho. That sounds fun. You're watching Dirge Tech get developed live. Can I get up on these boxes?
Have your orders. Don't let him get away.
I can. I didn't hit anybody. Alright. Load state. We're gonna try some tech for a while here. So why don't I bring the state a little bit closer? Do I even want to be high up?
Have your orders. Don't let him get away.
I feel like maybe I gotta wait more.
Have your orders. Don't let him get away.
I mean, that's 2 of them.
Have your orders. Don't let him get away.
That's still 2, I think. Eventually, I'll go on Discord and I'll look at like I'm sure there's a pinned strat for it or something. This is why we have save states, because normally I'd have to do a whole run to get here. That was 1, bro. All right, yeah, let's look at the Discord here. And I'll pause so we don't hear the music. Oh my god, City Hall, you have so many Discord pings. It's because nobody stops adding everybody. Nobody's got Discord etiquette anymore. Type of people would go into a freaking post office and be like, could you send this to everybody? Just like absolutely everybody that you mail to? Could you send it to all of them? Anyway, I think it's no major glitches. Just kidding, there's nothing in here. Oh, my lovely fiance's calling. Hello.
Manny!
Hi.
Hi, what's up? What are you doing?
I'm playing Dirge of Cerberus.
Dirge?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I just drove by. That ramen place looks like extremely open.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we can go there, maybe Friday.
Yeah, I'm off Friday. Do
Cool.
you have to go in on Friday?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I look up online, it says, oh, I'm not open, and then I drive by, and it's, like, filled with people, and I'm like, well, something
Yeah.
Nice date.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
How was day? Good?
Yeah, good. I'm making a video
And
of
you-
dirge. I should have mentioned.
You're videotaping you're videotaping right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be
Let me
sorry
go.
about anything. But yeah, I will ask to be let go.
Okay. I love you. I'll see you
I love you
soon.
too. Mwah.
Bye-bye.
What a nice person. Dundaga for 7 shade. What is this? Why would I do that? That's kind of cool. Alright, neat. Anyway. I should probably look at that Rosa stuff too. There's a lot of gold in here. Deep Ground Commander? Firewall, but bro, it's a video. Calm down.
My man's needs to shoot a rocket. Got it.
Oh, is this if you don't get the robots, I guess? Alright, sure, man. I need money. Maybe I could just Control F for strikes. Am I the only guy who spells it wrong? If I scroll up, I'll find it eventually. Oh, here we go. Look at this intel. Alright, wait, how's he get a 12 chain? Does he wait for the missiles? That's kind of slick. Oh, that is slick. Alright, what do we do here?
You have your orders. Don't let him get away.
Oh, it's literally just double jump after a while. Alright. And let's see, where are we aiming?
Let him get away.
At the middle of that bridge. Alright, I can try that.
You have your orders. Don't let him get away.
Nope.
You have your orders. Don't let him get away.
Kinda.
You have your orders. Don't let him get away.
I mean, that's 3. 3 is not bad. How does he get 4? Maybe I gotta read the material. Oh, as much as you possibly can. Oh, interesting. That seems hard. Cool. Well, let's try it one more time.
Have your orders. Don't let him get away.
That was awful.
Have your orders. Don't let him get away.
Hey, that's pretty good. All right. Let's check the experience on that bad boy. Sheesh.